So you think Ki or Spire Power is crazy? Man, you haven't met Gatorade. The sentient energy of evolution doesn't just power robots, it conquers universes. If you're a pilot, they grant you infinite power. If you're unworthy, like, for example, the dinosaur empire, they will literally melt your DNA. So, how strong are we talking? At their peak, they manifest as Getter Emperor. This is a galaxy size and generates the energy of a Big Bang just by combining its parts. It can destroy a universe with its voice alone and devour space-time to grow even larger. We're talking around universal maybe as a bare minimum. It can most likely grow to a multiversal tier destructive level of capability. So yeah, you see why this series inspired Gurren Lagann, So what is our equipment? So Getter 1 is the aerial and all-purpose type of mech. It has a giant hand axe stored at the shoulders, which can be dual-wielded or even thrown at like a tomahawk or tomahawk boomerangs. Getter Wings is an anti-gravity cloak/cape that allows for high-speed flight and can be used to slice enemies. As a Getter Beam, which is a concentrated pink beam of Getter Ray fired from the abdomen. You have the Getter 2, which is kind of land/speed, which is a Getter Drill. Simone. It has a massive drill arm used for piercing and creating localized tornadoes, aka the Drill Storm. They have the Getter Vision, which is a high-speed movement up to Mach 3 that creates after images to confuse opponents. Getter 3 is the C/Heavy, which is, they have Susan Orochi, which is a judo-style great snowy mountain throw where the robot spins a massive enemy overhead before slamming them down. It's kind of like King martial arts, essentially. They have Getter Missiles, which is homing missile, they're homing, which are launched from the shoulder as always. So just like Simone, they actually have about the same hacks they have, just on a lower scale. So they have reactive evolution, and as the Getter number stops growing, it develops new weapons, resistances, and forms mid-battle to ensure it eventually overwhelms any opponents. It has reality warping, since it can destabilize the fabric of space-time simply by making a fist, and temporal BFR, which they can move objects or beings between timelines or send them back forward in time by sheer will. Will. I'm sorry. It must go on though. Matter and energy absorption. It can eat entire planets and galaxies, or even the vacuum of space to increase its size and power. I know, right? I'm sorry, that is absurd. No character, you cannot tell me a Dragon Ball character can beat this. Let's see. They have existence erasure, since Gatorades? I think it's called Gatorades. Can melt down the DNA of unworthy life forms or erase them from reality entirely. They have 9 omniscience, omni.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
Omni, you get it. The Getter possesses a universal consciousness, which allows it to step ahead of enemies by knowing their history and potential futures. They have cloning and resurrection. It can use the data and memories of those tied to it, like, for example, former pilots, to create clones or bring back their spirits. So, essentially, what this is overall scaling, faster than light to maybe multi-faster than light, and possibly higher, immeasurable, but MTFL is a bit more better. Multiversal and scaling, potentially higher, but multiversal at the hard cap, if you want to say it's higher, since they can technically keep growing. That's fair, I guess. You can say that. But right now, for me, it's hard cap multiversal. That's still insane. No character can really beat this because due to the sheer size of the entire verse.